Morning, all. All right, so we have 5 games tonight in the National Hockey League, which is kind of busy for a Wednesday. I do like the balance to this week's schedule. I don't have any complaints. So we have 2 games starting at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. We then have 3 games starting a minimum of 2.5 hours later. So, yeah, nicely spread out. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Tampa Bay and Toronto. What's interesting to me is that a lot of talk about how Tampa Bay is, doing really, really well, and they're coming into their own, and Toronto looks like they're going to go out in the first round. And yet, Toronto's done well against Tampa Bay. They've won both games in overtime so far this season. 4-3 on October the 21st, and 6-5 on November the 6th. These teams will meet again on April 17th. So for Tampa Bay, they're 41-26-7. They're 8-1-1 in their last 10 games. Kucherov, their leading scorer in the last month, 11 games, 4 goals, 18 assists, 22 points. That's not bad. Hedman, 10 games, 2 goals, 9 assists, 11 points. And Glendening, a single goal in 11 games over the last month. They are 6 points behind Toronto. They, again, play them twice between now and the end of the season. For Toronto, they're 43-22-9. And while they have to look behind them, they also have to look ahead of them because Florida's only 4 points ahead, and Florida's had their struggles. So for the Leafs, who are 6-3-1 in their last 10 games, Matthews, their leading scorer over the last month, 14 games, 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points. Bertuzzi, 13 games, 7 goals, 3 assists, 10 points. I remember not too long ago, Tyler Bertuzzi wasn't getting goals. Now he is. Dewar, 11 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Has been good at times for Toronto, but needs to stay out of the box. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers. The Rangers have won the first 3. They're going for a season sweep here. 5-3 on November 18th, 5-1 on February 22nd, and then 3-1 on March the 11th. So if you want to look for the reason why New Jersey's 6 points outside of a playoff spot, the New York Rangers playing a hand in that because they've had 0 points out of 6 in the games against the Rangers. New Jersey's 36-35-4 overall. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Timo Meier, their leading scorer in the last month, 14 games, 12 goals, 7 assists, 19 points. Luke Hughes, 14 games, 1 goal, 10 assists, 11 points. The offense is there with Hughes. I know people get upset with defensive turnovers here and there, but Luke Hughes, the offense is great. They just need somebody to cover for the defensive side of it. Howla, 14 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for him. Could probably use a little more from him, but at any rate, let's talk about the Rangers. 50-21-5 overall. 7-3 is their record over their last 10 games. Panarin, 14 games, 9 goals, 15 assists, 24 points. He's their leading scorer over the last month. Lafreniere has been fantastic recently. 14 games, 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points for him over the last month. And then Kaapo Kakko, 14 games, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points. So Kakko's been producing pretty well recently too. The Rangers sit 3 points ahead of Carolina. They're trying to solidify their hold on first place in the division. They can do that with a win over New Jersey, who they've already beaten 3 times. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, the Oilers and the Dallas Stars. This should be fun. This is a tiebreaker. So Dallas won the first meeting, November 2nd, 4-3. February 17th, Edmonton won in overtime, 4-2. Or 4-3, I should say. 4-2 in overtime. All right, the Oilers, 45-23-5 overall. They're 6-2-2 in their last 10. Connor McDavid, 14 games, 6 goals, 23 assists, 29 points. Absolutely ridiculous totals being put up by McDavid. Zach Hyman, 14 games, 10 goals, 1 assist, 11 points for Hyman. Corey Perry, kind of quiet lately, 14 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. And, of course, they're 5 points back of Vancouver. They're 3 points ahead of Vegas. They have to look beneath as well as looking ahead. So for the Dallas Stars, they're 47-19-9. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. Jamie Benn's been their leading scorer over the last month. 12 games, 9 goals, 9 assists, 18 points. Miro Heiskanen, 12 games, 1 goal, 9 assists, 10 points. And Radek Faksa, 12 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Dallas is 3 points ahead of Colorado, so they can really get a stranglehold on top spot in their division with a win tonight. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific start between Seattle and LA. I'm taking LA in this because why not? December 16th, LA wins in a shootout 3-2. On December 20th, it was a 2-1 win for Seattle. The Kraken are 31-30-13 on the season. They're 3-6-1 in their last 10. McCann, their leading scorer over the last month, 14 games, 3 goals, 9 assists, 12 points. Eli Tolvanen, 14 games, 1 goal, 7 assists, 8 points. Brandon Tanev, 14 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points for Tanev. Probably need a little bit more offense from Tanev than what they've been getting. But honestly, everybody in Seattle, it feels like, has dropped offensively this year, so happens. They're 12 points back of LA in that final playoff spot. So LA 38, 25, and 11. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Ante Kopitar, 14 games, 7 goals, 8 assists, 15 points. Their leading scorer over the last calendar month. Dubois, 14 games, 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points. He really needs to step things up. He does. And Byfield, 14 games, 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points. Byfield's scoring's been a little off too. LA now finds themselves 5 points back of Vegas. So LA may be in a situation where they end up being the number 8 seed in the West and on the road no matter who they're playing in the first round and second round and beyond. But LA's shown they can win that way before. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between the Vancouver Canucks and the Arizona Coyotes. On January 18th, Vancouver won 2-1. The third meeting will be in Vancouver April the 10th, and I'll be going to watch that. Vancouver's 46-21-8 overall. They're 5-4-1 over their last 10. Coming off of a pretty rough loss last night against Vegas, of course. Quinn Hughes, their leading scorer over the last month. 12 games, 3 goals, 10 assists, 13 points. Garland, 12 games, 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points. Nobody can question the heart of Connor Garland. Anytime you're watching a Canucks game, especially live, it seems like it's more pronounced. We're like, and the little guys in there, it's got to be Garland. I don't even need him to turn around. He's ready to fight guys a foot taller than him. Good for him. Bluger, 3 assists in 12 games. He's been all around the net. I thought maybe he might have got a tip on that one for Hughes last night. Didn't happen. But again, Vancouver 5 points clear as the top spot and the top team in the division. So if they could beat Arizona, if Dallas could beat Edmonton, that helps them in terms of trying to solidify their spot as top in the Pacific. On the Arizona side, they're 31, 38, and 5 overall. They're 5-5 over their last 10. Schmaltz, 13 games, 3 goals, 14 assists, 17 points. Has been their leading scorer over the last month. Logan Cooley has really heated up. 13 games, 7 goals, 3 assists, 10 points. Carcone, 13 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points. And for the Arizona Coyotes, they're 20 points out of a playoff spot currently. And of course, not making the playoffs. So let me know your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.